Welcome to Wonderslate. Subscribe to our Telegram channel given in the description to updates and study materials. Topic for today's quiz is General Science, Elements and Metals Set 1. Question number 1. Brass gets discolored in air because of the presence of which of the following gases in air? Option A. Oxygen. Option B. Hydrogen sulfide. Option C. Carbon dioxide. Option D. Nitrogen. The correct answer is Option B. Hydrogen sulfide. Brass gets discolored in air because of the presence of hydrogen sulfide. Reason: it is because the presence of mixture of hydrogen and sulfide and brass is a type of thing which has a color very light and mixture is non-temperature, hot and cold type of temperature, so it gets discolored. Question number 2. Which of the following is a non-metal that remains liquid at room temperature? Option A. Phosphorus. Option B. Bromine. Option C. Chlorine. Option D. Helium. The correct answer is Option B. Bromine. Bromine is a non-metal and remain liquid at room temperature. Question number 3. Chlorophyll is a naturally occurring chelate compound in which central metal is? Option A. Copper. Option B. Magnesium. Option C. Iron. Option D. Calcium. The correct answer is Option B. Magnesium. One such chelate is chlorophyll, the green pigment of plants. In chlorophyll the central ion is magnesium, and the larger organic molecule is a porphyrin. The porphyrin contains 4 nitrogen atoms that form bonds to magnesium in a square planar arrangement. Question number 4. Which of the following is used in pencils? Option A. Graphite. Option B. Silicon. Option C. Charcoal. Option D. Phosphorus. The correct answer is Option A. Graphite. Beyond graphite pencils there are other types of pencil leads used for many different purposes. Charcoal pencils, used primarily by artists, are another popular form of black lead pencil, made from a different form of carbon than graphite that is more like coal. Question number 5. Which of the following metals forms an amalgam with other metals? Option A. Tin. Option B. Mercury. Option C. Lead. Option D. Zinc. The correct answer is Option B. Mercury. Almost all metals can form amalgams with mercury, the notable exceptions being iron, platinum, tungsten, and tantalum. Silver-mercury amalgams are important in dentistry, and gold-mercury amalgam is used in the extraction of gold from ore. Question number 6. Which of the gas is not known as greenhouse gas? Option A. Methane. Option B. Nitrous oxide. Option C. Carbon dioxide. Option D. Hydrogen. The correct answer is Option D. Hydrogen. In order, the most abundant greenhouse gases in Earth's atmosphere are water vapor, carbon dioxide, methane, nitrous oxide, ozone, chlorofluorocarbons. Question number 7. Quartz crystals normally used in quartz clocks etc. is chemically? Option A. Silicon dioxide. Option B. Germanium oxide. Option C. A mixture of germanium oxide and silicon dioxide. Option D. Sodium silicate. The correct answer is Option A. Silicon dioxide. Quartz is a mineral composed of silicon and oxygen atoms in a continuous framework of CO4 silicon-oxygen tetrahedra. with each oxygen being shared between two tetrahedra, giving an overall chemical formula of CO2. Quartz is the second most abundant mineral in Earth's continental crust, behind feldspar. Question number 8. Washing soda is the common name for option A, sodium carbonate, option B, calcium bicarbonate, option C, sodium bicarbonate, option D, calcium carbonate. The correct answer is option A, sodium carbonate. What is the scientific name for washing soda? Sodium carbonate, also known as washing soda or soda ash, Na2CO3, is a sodium salt of carbonic acid. Scientific name for baking soda. Sodium bicarbonate or sodium hydrogen carbonate is the chemical compound with the formula NaHCO3. Sodium bicarbonate is a white solid that is crystalline but often appears as a fine powder. Since it has long been known and is widely used, the salt has many related names such as baking soda, bread soda, cooking soda, and bicarbonate of soda. Question number 9. The gas usually filled in the electric bulb is option A, nitrogen, option B, hydrogen, option C, carbon dioxide, option D, oxygen. The correct answer is option A, nitrogen. At the same time, the pressure of argon gas would almost prevent evaporation of the filament. Modern bulbs are usually filled with a mixture of argon and nitrogen. More rarely, some bulbs are filled with pure argon, krypton or xenon. The earliest bulbs weren't filled with any gas, but had vacuum inside. Question number 10. Chemical formula for water is option A, NaOH2, option B, H2O, option C, Al2O3, option D, CaCO3. The correct answer is option B, H2O. Water is a chemical substance with the chemical formula H2O. Water is a chemical substance with the chemical formula H2O. Its molecule contains one oxygen and two hydrogen atoms connected by covalent bonds. Question number 11. Bromine is A. Option A, black solid. Option B, red liquid. Option C, colorless gas. Option D, highly inflammable gas. The correct answer is option B, red liquid. Bromine is a chemical element with symbol Br and atomic number 35. It is the third lightest halogen, and is a fuming red-brown liquid at room temperature that evaporates readily to form a similarly colored gas. Its properties are thus intermediate between those of chlorine and iodine. Question number 12. The hardest substance available on Earth is option A, gold. Option B, iron. Option C, diamond. Option D, platinum. The correct answer is option C, diamond. Diamond is the hardest naturally occurring substance found on Earth. But it is not the hardest substance. Wurtzite boron nitride, synthetic, and lonsdaleite, which comes from meteorites, are both harder. Question number 13. The variety of coal in which the deposit contains recognizable traces of the original plant material is option A, bitumen. Option B, anthracite. Option C, lignite. Option D, peat. The correct answer is option D, peat. Peat because it is the lowest quality of coal and has very poor carbon content. Question number 14. Tetraethyl lead is used as option A, painkiller. Option B, fire extinguisher. Option C, mosquito repellent. Option D, petrol additive. The correct answer is option D, petrol additive. Tetraethyl lead, TEL, also spelled tetraethyl lead, organometallic compound containing the toxic metal lead that for much of the 20th century was the chief anti-knock agent for automotive gasoline, or petrol. Question number 15. Which of the following is used as a lubricant? Option A, graphite. Option B, silica. Option C, iron oxide. Option D, diamond. The correct answer is option A, graphite. Graphite is used as a lubricant due to its slippery nature. Graphite has layers of carbon atoms, with weak forces, residing in between its layers, because of which it is quite slippery. Due to its loosely intact carbon atoms or free electrons, they can move around easily from one place to another, making graphite a good conductor of electricity. Question number 16. The average salinity of seawater is option A, 3%, option B, 3.5%, option C, 2.5%, option D, 2%. The correct answer is option B, 3.5%. Seawater is water from a sea or ocean. On average, seawater in the world's oceans has a salinity of approximately 3.5%, or 35 parts per thousand. This means that for every 1 liter, 1000 milliliters, of seawater there are 35 grams of salts, mostly, but not entirely, sodium chloride, dissolved in it. Question number 17. In which of the following activities silicon carbide is used? Option A, making cement and glass. Option B, disinfecting water of ponds. Option C, cutting very hard substances. Option D, making casts for statues. The correct answer is option C, cutting very hard substances. Silicon carbide is used as a support and shelving material in high-temperature kilns such as for firing ceramics, glass fusing, or glass casting. Question number 18. The property of a substance to absorb moisture from the air on exposure is called option A, osmosis. Option B, deliquescence. Option C, efflorescence. Option D, desiccation. The correct answer is option B, deliquescence. Deliquescence is the process by which a substance absorbs moisture from the atmosphere until it dissolves in the absorbed water and forms a solution. Question number 19. The gases used in different types of welding would include option A, oxygen and hydrogen. Option B, oxygen, hydrogen, acetylene and nitrogen. Option C, oxygen, acetylene and argon. Option D, oxygen and acetylene. The correct answer is option D, oxygen and acetylene. Oxy-fuel welding, commonly called oxyacetylene welding, oxy-welding, or gas welding in the US, and oxy-fuel cutting are processes that use fuel gases and oxygen to weld and cut metals, respectively. Question number 20. The inert gas which is substituted for nitrogen in the air used by deep-sea divers for breathing is option A, argon. Option B, xenon. Option C, helium. Option D, krypton. The correct answer is option C, helium. Hydrelix is a mixture of oxygen, helium, and hydrogen and is used for dives below 130 meters in commercial diving. Hydrox, a gas mixture of hydrogen and oxygen, is used as a breathing gas in very deep diving. Question number 21. When an iron nail gets rusted, iron oxide is formed. Option A. Without any change in the weight of the nail. Option B. With decrease in the weight of the nail. Option C. With increase in the weight of the nail. Option D. Without any change in color or weight of the nail. The correct answer is option C. With increase in the weight of the nail. Corrosion is the deterioration of a metal. When the metal corrodes, an oxide will form on the surface exposed to the corrosive medium, water, air, and the weight increase cause the oxide is formed by, for example, iron plus oxygen Fe2O3 or Fe3O4 that weight more than Fe. Thank you for watching the video. If you'd like practice this quiz, then download the Wonderslate app now, link in the description below. If you have any suggestion for us, feel free to leave comments. If you liked the video and want to see more of it, hit the thumbs up and don't forget to click on subscribe button to get more updates of the future videos.